how much money would it take for someone to jab you with some Corona right now?
$400.
No, for
$3.99. Move over, Taylor.
Fuck, $3.77.
Welcome to violence. The word and the act.
This is your wake-up call.
I don't know. Oh, we advertised a like sports betting fantasy football thing like 3 years ago.
Condoms. Yeah, that's what it was.
No. And
Strange.
apparently that's an advertiser that gets you a strike on your channel, and that's why I have.
I thought condoms that destroyed DNA evidence were an amazing idea. But I never thought they'd be misused. Try to be as polite as possible to average people. I notice they always really appreciate it. I'm very always yes sir, no ma'am.
Yeah, it's
always getting those
polite.
doors for folk.
Yeah,
No,
yes
you
sir,
go after me.
no ma'am. I feel like sometimes the no ma'am is a little tougher because if it's like a woman about my age and I'm trying to be polite and she's like a fucking bank teller or something.
Yeah.
No ma'am feels like she might think like, what the hell? Where's this guy getting off? How old does he think I am?
You ever throw a madam in there and tip a fake hat that's not even
That's
there?
beyond gay, of course not.
No, I don't, Kyle, because I've had sex.
How about a milady?
With my codpiece and my
Yeah, you just give 'em a milady and then you tip a hat that's not even there, and oh, that gets the juices
That
flowing.
reminds me of
That sounds lame.
4chan
That's why I
picture.
just shake my cane.
Oh, the mom smoking story. Yeah, that was like, I was in college. I was in college at the time, and I came back from break. It was in between. I think it was earlier on in college also, and it was in between. You know, obviously summer break, and I went back and I was hanging out with my mom. We were in her house at the time. We were both just kind of sitting in the living room, and it came up. I don't even know how it came up that she was like, you know, I haven't smoked weed since I was like in college. I wonder if I would like that. I don't remember whether I liked it or disliked it back in the day. And I was like, that's so funny, because do you want to? And she was like, yeah, let's do it. It's just me and her. And so we do. And we're sitting there just kind of hanging out on the couch, something, you know, afterward, obviously, watching something on TV, and she is just stone silent, and I, like, get up, and I start making a sandwich, and I make probably another sandwich after that, and probably a third sandwich, and I'm walking around, and I was, a friend of mine called, and I was talking to him about, like, oh, yeah, that would be fun, we should watch the Blues game at Steve's house, or whatever, and she, like, afterward was like, after I got the phone, you know, it'd only been, like, 20 minutes, she's like, how long ago, or how long has it been? And I'm like, maybe 20 minutes, 30 at most. She's like, oh my God, how are you doing that? You're just like standing up and walking around, and like you just made a sandwich and you talked to someone on the phone. I can't do any of that right now. I can't do anything. Don't invite your friends over here. I can't do anything right now. I just have to be here on the couch for now. It was very funny. I was like, it's fine. You're going to be good to go. You're going to be good in just a little while. And she was like, no, she wasn't like freaking out or anything. She was just like, I can't do anything. I have to be static. I need to stay here and lock on this TV until I feel normal. It was very super fun and wholesome. Super fun and wholesome. My God, that was probably almost 10 years ago now. Almost 10 years ago now. Time fucking flies, man.
Means I'm in enemy territory.
You were about to make a Woody's a pedo joke.
I absolutely was not. I love your blazer, by the way.
These are the same girls we're looking at, right?
Let's take a peek.
Those are all Asian girls, like for the most part. Like, there's no Asians in the first picture. How
Really? Oh, you're right. Yeah, no.
Two different groups of girls.
He's like, this is the same picture as like 8 Nigerian men. One of these is not like the other.
I was
like,
stuck
I don't
on the
know.
red-haired chick. That's what I
So
use.
funny. I hope you're putting up these two pictures next to each other.
I'm flipping back and forth.
I want do that meme from The Office, like they're the same picture.
Yeah, it's the same.
Three of these women are Asian.
Well, I mean, they're kind of squinting in the baseball jacket picture.
Let's see.
They're
One of these ladies
squinting.
might be the same. Oh, this is from 2013. Wait, what?
These are all Russian girls.
Let's see.
They're kind of squinting. I mean, that one second from the right looks like Freddie Wong in a wig. Like, this isn't even close.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, that one on the right.
These are
looks like,
all pretty Caucasian girls.
I've tried to explain to people that, like, I swear it's like, you know, people say they never forget a face. I do.
Hey.
You know when you check a box and it says, "I am not a robot"?
Yeah.
Why are robots incapable of checking that box? I don't understand.
I've never.
How does that
I've
work?
never understood that either.
Like
Whatever tool someone's using to befuddle things apparently cannot find that box and click it.
I am baffled by
But
that.
then other sites are like, show me the difference between 8 different images. Like they'll show you this huge box and you're like, how many of these have fire hydrants in them? And you're like, oh my fucking God. I don't know. Is that a fire hydrant? I don't know. It might be a red dog in the distance.
Yeah. It's
Click.
like, well, this is
Nope.
an angle, just a picture down a street, and one of these boxes covering something that must be 3,000 yards away. I don't know what that. So I've literally on sites before gotten into that like loop where I'm like, all right, I definitely got all the signs. Okay. All right. I guess I didn't. I guess I must have missed one because it came up with a new challenge. And I've just said, fuck it. And just, no, it's not worth going to this site.
You know what? Fuck you.
Some things are too
Fuck
hard.
you, New York Times, and your bullshit article limit. Can't wait till you go out of business. Dicks.
I saw a boomer starter pack the other day, and that was one of the things. It was like making the text on your phone like 150%.
Yeah.
I do that. It's just
Yeah,
more
the-
convenient.
I did buy a bigger screen, so I got that going on.
you pull up an iPad, like, no, it's fine.
It's got a pop socket on the back. That's the whole,
The
the whole thing.
It's your whole fist. It's like a boxing glove on the back at this point.
Watching my dad text is so funny, but I also know that that's my future. My eyes are even worse than his. And like just reading his text, it'll just say like, you know, all like one word per line, like, Taylor, do you want to come to lunch this Thursday? And he has to like scroll up just to get that through. It's like 100-point text.
My
He's white as
dad,
bat.
my dad's fingers are really big. Like they're probably twice as big as mine. And he really just he doesn't even bother texting. He does the voice to text.
Mhm.
And sometimes it works. Sometimes I have to do a bit of deciphering.
Yeah.
Like there'll be this whole thing of nonsense, and I'll just be like, and then he'll go. I'll see him like send a next text message, be like, "This damn thing don't know what the hell I'm saying," and I'm like, "Neither do I." I don't know. Like he'll try to tell me how much money he won at poker, and he'll be like, "Lost $38,000." And I'm like, "Oh no!" And he's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." $38. And I'm like, "Oh,
Well, that's not nearly as bad.
that's a difference."
That's
Yeah, he
funny.
uses talk to text, which is an improvement over what he used to do. He literally used to send me voice memos, which I actually preferred
Oh,
because I
boo.
would get these voice and I'd just be like, "Play. Hey Kyle, what's going on? What are you doing this weekend?" Instantaneously, and I got it. And I get to hear his voice, right? It's like a voicemail that I don't have to go through the rigmarole for. And it's like, boop, play the next one. "I've been doing this today, hanging out with Bill. We're going down here to do this and that." "Oh, cool. All right." Boop. "Hey, honey, what you doing tonight?" Oh, wrong one. That's not me, Dad. Not me. Stop.
Hey, how about we fool around like we did at Denny's parking lot, like we're teenagers again?
Marijuana is a gateway drug. It'll get you right into an Alabama prison.
Yeah.
What's your office there, buddy?
My point is, we booked a wedding place that wasn't booked. They were like 3 months out, and we got a deal.
How many snakes were there?
There were no snakes
at
that
the
I know of.
services?
Yeah, that I.
Well, how do you know if the Lord is okay with the union?
He's probably not. He's probably not.
The couple.
A Woodworth wedding without at least 4 snake attacks is considered adultery.
Yeah.
All right, who's catching the snake?
we went to
I brought my own.
we went to book the church, which is the church Jackie went to her whole life and whatever, and it felt like it kind of makes you entitled to being able to have a wedding there. And the priest was like, "Pregnant?" And she's like, "No." And he's like, "Tell the truth. You know, are you pregnant?" And it's like, "No, she's not pregnant. We're just ready to get married now. It's free."
Yeah. Shut up,
You
holy
fucking
man.
pedophile.
Let me do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry that I fuck things that can get pregnant, holy man. Not like you.
Ooh, that's a good strategy, right? All the evidence disappears in a few days.
By way of
This is socialism, the police department. This is socialism, fire department. He's like, it's not like you got a bunch of volunteers just running around putting out fires. And I'm like, actually, that's how we do it here. In like
Volunteer
small towns.
firemen. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, so those guys are volunteer and they're not getting, I don't think they get paid. You know, they're volunteer, they're buying their own gear and shit. Like they want to do it. But the worst part of their job is when you sign up for that, they want that call at 4 a.m. House fire, suit up, boys, it's go time. Jeremy does that shit.
Really?
Yeah. But in reality, like, it's more often there's just a terrible car crash on the interstate and they need somebody to operate the shovel to scoop Granny up and put
That's
her in
all
the
they.
bag.
Oh, that's not the part of
he
the job
fights
you
fires.
want.
There's does anybody want this or can I take this for me?
Yeah. Can I have it?
Score.
He still had some jewels on her fingers.
I wonder if, like, what is in it for volunteer firemen? They just love fighting fires. They love doing heroic things. Like, what? Why
I
do you
think it's
become?
camaraderie. It's
Okay,
and you get to
club
do cool,
kind of,
and you get to do cool stuff. They think it's cool to fight the fires. I've seen them. I had friends whose fathers did it, and you go over their house and they got a scanner over on top of the fridge. And you like listening, and they're always listening for that fucking code 19. All units respond. They're just ready to jump out of bed and hop in the boots and throw the jacket on and like.
I don't want to give myself a potential 4 a.m. errand.
Not playing it on Taylor, but Taylor had to postpone. He had an early or a late dinner or something, an early dinner, and then we couldn't work our schedules out to accommodate him. So we like to get everybody in, but impossible this week. So it's just Woody and I. You get a Woody and Kyle show, which I don't think is so bad. Nobody likes that Taylor guy anyway.
Him and his accents. He can't even play Tarkov, that guy.
How many rubles does he have?
None.
Right?
Not one.
Not
So
fucking.
I made a finance video.
Thumb down boozer, and he ends up getting taken out by cancer. That's probably not the
He
future
shot
even
himself
saw
once
for
and
himself.
survived that.
Wow, he's really
Been hit by a car.
This
Well, I mean,
doesn't
that's
sound
not
like
his
a
fault.
great.
He was in
life.
he was in jail when I was in jail. My second day in jail, they wheeled Chuck in a wheelchair. He was happy to be there. Egg salad sandwiches. Had it all in his mustache and beard. Hey man, what's going on? That's an excellent Chuck impression, by the way. Hey man, what's going on?
Let's get Chuck on the show. Chuck's
No.
final days.
Oh, God.
I mean, Chuck's.
Are we brainstorming for PKA titles like we do after the show right now?
Yeah.
My father-in-law grew up without hot water. That's
Mine did too.
just they were poor. Yeah.
My father.
And my grandparents did.
Without hot water? I thought it was less common.
Without running water.
Oh yeah, they didn't have running water. They had outhouses.
Yeah.
They had a
Went to the
cold
creek.
water flat. That's what they called it. It's
Oh,
There's
I just
13
remember-
holes in a old tin roof.
I don't know.
Nobody
that
else
song.
knows that song.
No.
no,
Me and
but
my
it's
family was living proof. The people who forgot about poor white trash. If that ain't country, I'll kiss your ass.
No, I don't know that, but
That ain't
sounds
country.
catchy.
Oh, it's great. It's David Allen Coe. How do you not know this?
David Allen Cohn.
You don't know who David Allen Coe is now?
Been up since they stopped doing it.
don't think so. I go by these gun stats where it's just always going down, but
I
it's
feel
always
like
getting
Taylor
more
has
press.
no idea. He's just asking these. He's like, isn't it? Didn't a lot of people die from the frisking? Weren't
Some people like being frisked.
Didn't a lot of child molesters volunteer to be friskers?
Yeah. You got to stop.
Actually, I think
That's
New York
funny.
gun shooting.
God damn it, Ted! That little girl don't have nothing. You've been on her for half an hour. I'll find something. I always do.
I think she's smuggling something near these budding titties.
These New York friskers sound suspiciously southern.
Yeah.
Now, you know how we is around these parts in New York City. Yeah.
Now up in the Bronx, we've been frisking for years.
You know that in like Hasidic communities in New York, they have their own police.
Oh yeah. Like the
And they'll
religious
just
police.
harass the shit out of people in like fake cop cars. And they just are allowed to do it. It's like, what? You can just have your own police? How's that allowed?
I think it's like private security, but it's more like almost like a religious police too. At the same time, right? Like they're gonna catch you if you're eating the wrong thing or your dreadlocks don't look right.
Or if you're not Hasidic walking around their neighborhood late at night.
Oh, that'd do it.
What are you doing over here? I saw you pick up a penny over there and it was not yours. You did not drop it. Yeah,
I found a better one.
He's a jerk.
The villains themselves were ultimately responsible for much of the popularity.
Stop relaxing.
Nothing comes between me and my masters.
What is it, Father?
These footprints were made by the Flying Monkey Men.
Your contributions now to famine caused by...
You little snickle. I love this stuff. Yeah.